morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Rula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
You know, a lot of wealthy people, they're not going to talk about having money. You can just tell by looking.
There's a story today that has come up, and Eric said, tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich if you have more than one Christmas tree.
If you had two giant ones, like, I'm talking like, not a 4-foot, I'm talking like 2, 7,
Major
9 or
setup,
10.
like 7.5, 9 foot, 10
That means
foot
you have
ones.
two big areas.
Two big areas to fill.
Most people don't even have the room
So
for one.
Balsam Hill is a very popular faux Christmas tree maker, Balsam Hill. You've probably maybe seen their trees maybe at Home Depot or Lowe's, Michael's. They did a story about how they are seeing a number of people putting up multiple trees in various rooms around their home to feel the Christmas spirit throughout the whole house. They're also seeing themed trees. There are people that would do a whole theme in one room, like a Grinch tree or a Hello Kitty tree or a candy tree or a golden white tree.
Yes.
You know, golden doodle tree.
It's all done.
And it says kids also get involved by each having smaller Christmas trees in their personal space in their bedrooms. You know, you can have
I
whatever
had
they
a
want.
bitty one. I had like, 2-foot tree that
Yeah.
was my own. I
So-
still have the ornaments from it.
And this year, this is our first year in our new house, and we went hard. I told my husband we're gonna. My oldest daughter asked me, "Can I have my own tree this year?" And I said, "Well, I don't have anywhere to put that. Like, how big a tree are you talking about here?" And at Michael's, they have like $30 fake trees, and they're not the fake green ones. We're talking like they look like white tinsel or pink tinsel, those kinds of trees.
The ones that go like you put on your dresser on top.
Yeah. Or you can put them on the floor if you want. Put them on a box or something. Like
You
an
got
old
a
shoe
dog
box and
now.
cover
You don't want
it.
to put anything on the floor.
Well, I think she's fine. We were in the
not all
apartment last
dogs
year.
trying to eat the tree.
Well,
Oh, mine
last year in
did.
the apartment, we got a flocked tree from Lowe's. It was a 7-foot tree, and she was trying to eat the flocking off the tree.
Oh, my God.
And we're like, "What are you doing, Charlie? Stop!" But this year, I'm not really worried about her. I think she's kind of gotten older, and she's okay. So my oldest daughter asked for a little tree. I got one from Michael's. I think it was like $35. It comes in the wrong color. It's hot pink, and I was like, "Oh." So my second daughter goes, "I'll take that tree." And so every day my kids ask me, "Mommy, did you order my white tree yet? Did you order my white tree yet?" Well, I was at Wally World yesterday, a.k.a. the Walmart, and they have a bunch of white tinsel trees up at the top of the holiday section with the inflatables. And I was like, "Okay, where do I get one of those?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's like $30 just in the holiday section." So I got 2. So because I figured
How
my
many
son's
trees do you
going to
have
ask
now?
me. I have 5. So
Oh
I
my
have
God.
one for the 35 pink tree, the $30 white tree, the $30 white tree each kid's bedroom. We have not decorated
What's this
them.
thing
They're
say?
still in the
People
boxes.
People are happy.
It says that people are, what is it? An interior designer suggests multiple trees throughout the home to share the holiday spirit is... One Christmas tree won't cut it this holiday season is the headline of the story.
I feel like it's
Bull
tough
No,
right
I'm
now.
not cutting it then.
I'm doing one.
I just got
I'm not
one.
doing any.
Without basements here.
What? Kevin,
If I
back
had,
up.
you're not going to do even one tree?
No
He
tree?
won't even be here.
Why?
We're leaving for 2 weeks. We're not
Oh.
having any Christmas here.
Well, that
But
makes
like
sense.
nothing even small like that $30 Walmart tree?
You know what? Booster asked about that tree that we have here in the studio. If
The
I
flat
can
one?
find it at the at the market, at the Nutcracker
They're
market. Is
everywhere
that
now. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if Ahmad, can you grab that box real quick and tell me the name brand? Years ago at the Nutcracker Market, which kicks off on Wednesday, by the way, and we're going to do the grand prize winner here in a little bit to see who's going to win the shop till you drop. I found this tree. It was $156, I think, at the Nutcracker Market.
girl.
And that was 4 years ago.
They've come way down.
It is a flat,
It's cool.
smashed tree, basically. And when you open it, it's already decorated with ornaments,
It pulls open
ribbons,
like an
and
accordion.
everything.
Oh, it's
What's the-
Sterling Tree Company.
Sterling Tree Company.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not see it 2 years ago. I did not go to the Nutcracker Market last year because I had the flu. But 2 years ago, I didn't see that tree. And I don't think I've seen it since. I went to Bearings, which is a hardware store across the street from my family's place. They had one. It was like $200, but I don't think it was as decorated
Oh, no,
as
they've
that.
come way down in price. I'm getting Instagram ads for these
I know, I'm gonna
things.
get
For the
them now.
flats? For the flat one?
When,
Yeah.
when do we do the tree lighting?
We
have to
should
bring
do
in-
it. Why don't we just do it now?
No, we have to. We have to.
No,
we
it's
have
got to be
to-
more.
We'll do it like
We're
We have to
pumping
be like
circumstance.
festive.
We need Mariah
Yeah.
Carey to come
The
in.
annual Christmas
Yeah.
tree
Right.
unveiling.
We
Like,
need champagne
like the
and-
Rockefeller Center tree when it gets lit up.
Glue vine.
Yes.
We haven't
yes.
even had Thanksgiving
what day do we
yet.
want that? Should we do that on
Maybe close
next
to-
week or something?
It's going to get colder.
Yeah,
Next-
Wednesday's going to be
next couple
cold
days.
again.
Oh, come
yes,
on. It's
it
going to
is.
be
Yeah.
85 degrees
Before
today.
Thanksgiving, maybe.
No,
yeah.
well, I
Oh,
guess
man.
next week it starts to get chillier. It's in the 60s next week.
I was going to say, it's definitely 80s. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's like high 80s,
maybe,
too.
maybe the 17th,
Okay.
The 17th? Okay.
around then,
All right.
before Thanksgiving,
Cool. Sweet.
or the week
So-
after.
Now,
It
you
takes 2
guys-
minutes to put up.
You guys have to have the classy tree, or because I know you guys make fun of my tree. I have the kitchen sink tree. It's nothing but goofy old ornaments from
I
Christmas
don't make fun of
past.
that. That's awesome.
I make fun of it.
Yeah.
I could
Sam's
never.
like,
I think it's
I
better
don't
to
like
have-
anything nostalgic.
I have,
No.
Destroy everything every year.
Every year, like my daughter and I are like, oh, this ornament has to go at this spot.
I
This
hate
one
when people
goes
just
this.
have the green and red balls on there and just.
No, we
There's
don't.
no
we,
It's called classy.
There's no personality.
It's a
we have
classy tree.
We have all the goofy ornaments, the funny ornaments. You know, like oh, there's the elf with one arm falling off right now. You know,
Yeah, that's personality, Sam.
I don't want any of that.
What?
Oh.
My
Who
mom already
has-
bought me ornaments for Santiago, and she's like,
Yeah.
I know they'll go in the back of the tree. I'm like, yo.
What?
I don't want
First
ornaments like that
Christmas.
on my tree. No,
She also
thank
doesn't
you.
put family
I don't
photos up.
care.
She doesn't believe she doesn't want to put her family.
Sam is going to be in the future one of those families that has zero history.
So you want one of those
Like Santiago
sterile-
will never have an ordered picture from school.
Yeah.
Like he's like, what did I look like when I
Yeah.
was 5, Mom? Oh, we didn't know. We didn't have cameras back then. Yeah, you did. We had a million cameras.
But she got that Live, Laugh, Love Christmas up front there.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Thankful,
right
grateful,
under wine
blessed.
o'clock.
Yes.
Thankful, grateful, blessed.
Yeah, how do you keep?
Gotta
on the
love it.
shirt.
You have that crap, but you don't have like personalized stuff.
To be fair, I got rid of all of that crap like 4 years ago, Kevin. But
I don't know. I've been
have,
in your bathroom.
I think I have 2 family photos in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And what are they of your family or the one that came
There's
in the
Mark
frame?
and I getting
Yeah.
married. No, there's Mark and I getting married. And
With
then
Misty?
there's a picture of Misty. There's a
good.
lot of Misty pictures.
What about your son?
And then I have one picture of Santiago printed.
Okay.
Printed. Listen, on text, guys, we have a lot of listeners who get Christmas crazy. We have one listener who has 14 Christmas trees.
Oh, my.
And they are not small.
My land.
They
Yeah.
are big.
How do you have enough rooms?
Yeah, you have to have a giant house to put 14 Christmas trees up. This person says they have 4 Christmas trees plus the little 4-foot ones, 1 9-foot tree, 2 7.5-foot trees, 1 6.5-foot tree outside on the porch because she loves Christmas. There are multiple texts of people having multiple trees.
I mean, I guess
Wow.
I love bourbon, and I have
Yeah.
more than one.
I think
So.
that's
True.
the same.
So Christmas is your jam.
got like
I'm going Christmas
500.
crazy this year. That's why I was like, this is the most.
Have you started watching the shows on
Oh,
Hallmark
no,
and
I
all the
never got
Lifetime?
into Christmas holiday shows. Like on the Hallmark Channel, I've never been like invested.
You know what's funny is George, our engineer, he's been on the show a few times. His
Yeah.
wife, he just got married. She's from Australia, so this is her first time
Experiencing.
where it's colder and stuff because their Christmas
It's
is always-
summertime is
their-
hot.
The Santa they
It's-
see
Christmas is hot. Summertime.
is always the one with shorts and a Hawaiian shirt.
Yep.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
They don't see Santa with the full pants because it's 100 degrees there.
What they should do
Aw.
is
Very hot.
take a trip up to like New York, like Rockefeller Center,
That's what I
like,
told
right
her
when
to
it's
go and-
Christmas
so she
time.
can see, she's never seen snow, so take her to go see snow and get that full Christmas feel. Even here, we don't get that full Christmas feel.
Not all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No, definitely not.
Like I'm lucky, I at least had 20 some years of that.
Well, to get you in your Christmas spirit, my friends, on Wednesday, that is the preview night for the Nutcracker Market for the Houston Ballet. Thursday is the first general day. Friday, the Rule and Ryan Show is broadcasting live all morning from NRG Center. Then you got all day Saturday to shop, and the market ends on Sunday. It is all things holiday, all things Christmas. You will feel Christmas. I don't care what the temperature is outside at this market. It is so much fun. We've been making people winners all week long. Last week, where we
2
gave
weeks.
4 tickets. Yeah, 2 weeks. We gave them 4 tickets to go to have a chance of winning $1,000 to spend there and get 4 preview party tickets. It is time
Here we go.
to pull the grand prize winner's name. And Ahmad has given me the signal. Misty, welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
I won.
You're
You
the grand
win.
prize winner! Woo! Where's my Christmas bells, Sam? I'm gonna get my Christmas bells out.
Ah, there you go.
Misty! Merry Christmas, happy holidays. You are going to the Nutcracker Market with $1,000 in spending money, and we'll see you there on preview night. Preview party night is Wednesday night, Misty.
We'll all be there.
It's free food,
Oh my
free
God.
booze, free valet, all the shopping you can do in an environment where it's like nobody's crowding you. You got the whole place to yourself, basically.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yay!
All right, we'll see you there.
So now you're going to have to fight it out with who you're taking because everyone's going to want this. And don't throw those tickets away, Misty. Those tickets are good for the whole weekend.
Yep.
Your VIP tickets are good for every single day of the market. Hang on the line. We'll give you all the rundown off the air. Congratulations to Misty, her lucky day. Coming up next, somebody's hit the panic button on the listener line, guys. We got to help this guy out.
It has a lot to do with red flags. When you're in a relationship, you find something out about them.
Oh, that means
I
we've
think
got to play the
Special K
song.
needs to sing.
Oh, yeah.
I know, we got to bring back the Special K song. Red flags.
Red,
No,
red
please,
flags.
no.
Red flags
Yeah.
for the panic button next on the Rule and Ryan Show. That's it. Okay, so here's our phone number, 713-278-VENT. That is the listener line. You can leave a comment anytime you want. This man left us this panic button topic, relationship problem.
Hey guys, I'm kind of in a panic here. I've been dating this girl for 2 months now, and I'm realizing there's a lot more I should have asked her before getting this far into it. First off, her brother has cheated on multiple of the girlfriends that he has dated. And she's told me her sister is in a relationship currently, and she's cheating on the guy that she's dating. And then finally, I feel like this one will be the kicker for you. Her parents got divorced because the mother was cheating on the father. So with Christmas coming up, I don't know whether or not to give this girl the benefit of the doubt, to think she could be cut from some different cloth, which I highly doubt. But I don't know what to do. I'm in a panic. I don't know what to do with this relationship.
Now, is Christmas coming up a problem because you feel like, oh man, holidays are going to be here? I can't
You got
dump
to
her
get
during
out
the
at a certain
holidays.
point.
Oh, yeah, we can do that sometime this week.
Yeah.
You got to pretty much dump them like this week or by next Tuesday.
Or you're in it till like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
All right, so is cheating hereditary really is the question. 713-390-KRBE. The brother has cheated on multiple girlfriends. The sister is currently cheating on her boyfriend, according to this girl.
But she
and the
shouldn't-
mother cheated on the dad, and that's why the parents got divorced.
She
So-
shouldn't have to like pay for the sins of her family.
Well, why is she even telling him all this information?
Because she probably thinks it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I guess the big thing I would ask her, have you cheated in the past?
Yeah, we don't have that information. Caller, did you ask her if she's ever cheated on anyone in her past?
And even if she has, maybe she's reformed.
But
She's
if
not likely
if she
to
said
do it
yes,
again.
then I'd be like,
So they've been dating 2 months, and now he's worried about cheating being hereditary.
What would you do?
713-390-KRBE. I feel like those are big red flags, and how into into her is he? You know what I mean? Like how much is he into her? Like obviously he's not that into her if he has doubts and he calls the panic button.
Would you? Would you?
or
be
could he
worried?
be into her and he just might get hurt?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I really like this girl, but I'm really worried. Am I going to be a
I feel
statistic?
like her family doesn't say who she is.
713-390-KRBE.
Like, just because her family cheats doesn't mean she's a cheater.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Okay, go. Yeah, it's true. However,
But there does seem to be a
when in
propensity
doubt,
for that to happen in that bloodline.
people who already have decided, I don't care what she says, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, don't call the panic button line.
Yeah, 713-390-KRBE
You know what I
if you maybe you've been through a situation similar to this.
Like my friend, he hated his parents smoking. I remember as a kid, I'd go over there, I'd come home, my parents would be like, take your clothes off, throw them in the washer, and go upstairs because the house smelled always.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And he was always against it, and what did he end up doing? He became a smoker.
Yeah,
Really?
because there are
People do
environmental
divorce.
factors. If you're around it and you think that is the norm,
But he
Or what
fought
are-
against it, but then it just like
You just took him over.
it just took him
It's
over.
like, whatever,
You hear about that with
try
divorce? A lot of people that their parents are divorced, they end up getting divorced. I mean, obviously it's 50-50 anyway.
Yeah.
With divorce. So
yeah. But if your parents have done it, then I think those odds are going to be even higher.
I just wonder how many people listening have given somebody the benefit of the doubt who found out they have a cheating history in their family and then they themselves got cheated on. Or maybe we have the opposite. I don't know. Look, Christina used to work on our show. She openly talked about her father's alcoholism. He died from alcoholism. That girl would never drink a drop of alcohol.
No, he chose
she
the
was
bottle
like
over
the
her.
most opposite of the situation, right? I think she's the only example I know of someone who's had a drinking problem family member and didn't drink.
it's like the Lieutenant Dan syndrome from Forrest
Tell me
Gump.
that.
We're all
His
destined to be.
Oh, he said, that's my
remember
destiny.
his
We're going to die in war.
Great grandfather died. His grandfather died. His dad died. He's going to die in
He was
Vietnam.
like, we're supposed to die in a war.
But can you break the cycle? Can you break the family cycle?
Let me go to the phones at 713-390-KRBE. Anne's up first. Hi, Anne. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, Anne.
So
What's
what
your
is
take?
your advice for this man on the panic button call?
Walk away while you have the chance.
Really? Have
Do you speak from experience?
Absolutely.
Tell us what happened to you.
100%.
What happened to you?
So I have been with someone for probably the last 3 years or so, like on and off. Very long story short, he had a history of cheating, said he was different, so I entered into the relationship. We had a child about 6 months ago, and I found out last week that he also has another son that is 6 months younger than our child.
Oh, my
6
God.
months. How does he keep that? How do you keep a secret like
So
that?
right when you got pregnant, that other child... No, not right when you
No,
we're not doing
no,
math
it
right.
overlapped.
Like,
No,
yeah.
yeah.
But it definitely
okay.
overlapped.
It definitely overlapped, though. Like
Two
your
babies
pregnancy and that.
in two different women.
And
Yep.
did that woman know about you, Anne, or what's that situation?
No, not that I know of. I don't really know, so I'm just kind of walking away.
But when he met
Unfortunately-
you and he said, did he tell you that he had a history of cheating?
Yeah,
Yes.
he said that. He said he's changed. So
You changed for her, but
how
no.
did you find out last week
That's what I was
about
wondering.
that
How'd you
other
find out?
baby? How'd you find out the other woman and the other baby?
He called me and told me.
Oh, he finally
Oh,
fessed
wow.
up.
Why?
Yeah, he,
what
like,
prompted
couldn't take it
that?
anymore.
What prompted that?
Well, he has been trying to be a better person. I will give him that. And so he decided that it was time for him to call me and let me know.
He probably just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, probably not. So, unfortunately, our son was stillborn, so
Oh my
he's
God,
not
I'm so
here.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
God, I'm
Oh,
so
But
sorry.
thank you, I appreciate
That's
that. Yeah, so he has a whole nother son with someone else.
Oh,
And
God.
that's gonna be tough for you. You can't see
you know,
that.
you were talking about you guys were talking about the like family cheating, and
Yeah.
I know for a fact that he's got cousins and family members that consistently have sneaky links. So walk away while you can.
And Ann, to your point, somebody texted in this girl's family normalizes cheating. So if you
Yeah.
normalize cheating, then you're probably going to be prone to
So I'm
cheat.
saying, if that's the cultural
That's anything.
norm,
Yeah, if you normalize anything, like say you're against
Right. Mhm.
hunting, and that his whole family hunts,
you
and
pick up the
don't like
traits
that,
of your parents.
you pick it up. And
Wow, Ann, that's really a lot. I'm really sorry for what you're going through as a whole, everything, all of it. I mean, finding out that the person that I guess I'm going to assume y'all were going to try and build a life together
Yeah.
once you
At
found
some
out you're
point,
having a
yeah.
baby. And so do you know if he's even, he's not married to that lady, right? He wasn't living a double life like that.
No.
Is he still wanting to keep a relationship going with you?
No. I mean, I don't know where he stands on that, and I'm not really worried about it.
that'd be so hard for you because
Yeah.
I can't
he's
imagine.
got a baby, and then you guys lost your baby.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Why even put yourself in that?
It'd just be a constant reminder.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, especially because you would have to be, gosh,
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
lot. But Ann, yes, to your point, you said walk away while you still can. That is Ann's
Absolutely.
answer for this man. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much
sharing.
for sharing your story. Ann, God bless you. Big hugs from the Rule and Ryan Show for you. Thank you for being part of our show. 713-390-KRBE. Taylor would like to voice her opinion. If you're just tuning in, a man is dating a woman for 2 months, and he has found out in these 2 months that her brother is a cheater, her sister's a cheater, her mother was a cheater, and that's why her parents got divorced. And now he worries she's going to cheat
She's
on
gonna do
him. Taylor, what's your take on this? Good morning.
Good morning. I do not think that she is a cheater. That doesn't necessarily mean that. I come from a family of a long history of cheaters, not proud of it. My dad cheated on my mom. My sister cheated on her husband. My brother's cheated on his longtime girlfriend. And I have never cheated. I never will, only because of the trauma that it's caused with my family and what I see what it does to everyone around them. I've also been cheated on.
So it's the
and it is
opposite
not a
effect.
good feeling.
Would you be honest?
It's the
If you were dating somebody, are you dating somebody now, and would you tell them all this
I am.
history? Does he know the history
I
of your
have.
family?
I have, yes, he does. And I don't necessarily, I would hate if he held that against me because of my family, but I think that he sees how strong it affects me and how I don't like it. I don't tolerate cheating at all.
This goes right back to what we were talking about earlier with Christina. She had this complete aversion to alcohol because she saw what it did to her
dad.
father.
It's like I was
You saw what
walking
the
the road.
cheating has done in your family, and you want nothing to do with that.
Correct.
Taylor, at
Correct.
what point when you're in a relationship, like with your current person or in the past, would you bring that up? The information that, hey, I come from a whole family of cheaters. Like, when do you think that's a good idea to
You
share?
sprinkle it in, or do you hit them all at once?
I mean, it's come up in situations as my current boyfriend has been cheated on. So it was something that was brought up with him. And then I was just kind of like, well, I don't tolerate cheating at all. Like, and I mean, the lowest thing, meaning like that's just the lowest form of, what you could do to someone to me. I take that very seriously. I mean, all the way down to if you're hiding text messages, you're on Snapchat to me and you're hiding it, that's cheating.
Yeah,
I don't tolerate
Anything
that.
that
So I
you
think
can't share is wrong.
Correct. I think that it comes up. I mean, I take it as I don't do something to them that I wouldn't want done to me. So if that's liking a guy's picture and that I could consider that that's grabbing their attention, someone else's attention. So I don't like that. I think it comes up fairly quickly. I mean, I've shared with him and he's just been like, oh, okay, but I think it's depending on where she stands with it, if he should continue or not. I mean, if she thinks it's no big deal, then, there's your answer.
And real quick before we let you go, Taylor, let me ask you this. Your dad cheated on your mom. Do you have a relationship with your dad? Or did it sever that for you?
I did not from 10 years old all the way until I would probably say within the last 5 years, we've actually gotten to where we can have a decent relationship. We've gotten a lot closer, if you will.
Okay.
But before that, I did not.
So look at all those years
Wow.
lost.
So much damage. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a great message, Taylor. That is your thing. Like, you cheat on me, you do anything sneaky,
Phones are
it's
full.
over. We're going to
Bring it
continue
back.
with
Come
this
back to it, then.
conversation. Is cheating hereditary? Cassie's standing by to tell us about her drug addicted family situation and how that affected her in relationships.
Is that a red flag? I guess
Red
we'll have to
flags.
Play that song coming up again.
I guess so.
yeah.
I
Get
guess
back into
so.
it.
We
really
need an
do not.
713-390 KRVE. We continue the conversation next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
Show.
All right, we're continuing our conversation after the group therapy. It was definitely a red flag. He was dating a girl 2 months in.
He is
and
dating her, and he
the
wants
whole
to know
family
should he
is
break up with her.
cheaters. Wait, should we play red flags again?
No.
I want to. But
Now let me get to Cassie, because the question is, he said if her mom cheated on her dad and her sister cheats on the boyfriends and the brother cheats on the girlfriends, is she going to cheat on me? And that was his question. Like, we're only 2 months in. Should I bail out now? Cassie is standing by with her point of view. Hi, Cassie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So yours is not about cheaters. I understand yours has to do with addiction.
Correct. I'm a prime example that addictions can be broken. Me and my brother, we grew up as children in a drug abused and alcohol abused family. At 14, we were taken away and to live with a relative who we did not know, and he was physically abusive to us.
Oh, no.
And so at 18 years old, I ran as soon as I was 18, but I didn't want to leave my brother there because he was all I ever had.
Right.
So I went to the courts in our hometown and got custody of my brother. They granted me custody of him at 14 and I was 18.
Wow.
And so I raised him there on up. Neither one of us touched any type of drug, alcohol. On occasions we may have a drink or so. He is now a firefighter. He went to the Army and everything. He's a firefighter, local fire department, and I work for Child Protective Services. Neither one of us had any desire to be any part
Because
of
you've
that
seen
at
how
all.
it destroys lives. You've seen the
Correct.
dirtiest side of it.
Yeah, it was like a scared
And
straight
thank God
moment.
you didn't get caught up in it because you felt like, well, there's nothing
great.
else to do. This is what everybody does in our family. You're a great, that's a look at me now story, Cassie.
So would you apply
That's
that?
100% look at me now.
Would you apply that to
Right.
cheating, though?
Because cheating's not a hereditary. That's not.
That's what we're asking. Is cheating hereditary? If everybody else is doing it?
We don't have a cheating gene in us, do we?
Say it again, Cassie.
Honestly, I said I don't think so. I think it's a individual person. I mean, if they want to do it, and I understand if they grew up their whole life, but at the end of the day, they have that decision.
Got it. And I think that, to your point, somebody else had said that we didn't have the information from the man who left us the voicemail. If he asked the girlfriend, have you ever cheated on anybody? We don't know that information.
Right.
If they've had that conversation. So, because if she had said, yeah, I've cheated on a couple people, but I'm good now, then I think he'd even have more reason to be worried. But if she says, I've never cheated on anyone because I don't want to do that to someone in my life, then I feel like he'd be more secure with it.
Okay, guys, so there is a stat out. This is a study done with 7,000 twins, okay, of both genders. And they concluded that genetic heritability accounts for 62% of that behavior in men and 40% in women.
What,
So,
cheating?
yeah, they say
So if you're a twin, you'll cheat?
No, but they use twins to
What?
they use twins as their
Because
basis.
they have the same
genetic code.
Okay.
And they found that yes, hereditary does count for about 62% of the behavior when it comes to men and about 40%
behavior
for
of
women.
anything, or is
Yeah.
it just
Yeah. It
it's
says also
cheating
if you
counts.
have a type of gene, it's DRD4 gene. So maybe get them
Really?
tested, see if they have this gene. And then
DRD4?
DRD4?
That's what
Hold
it's
up.
If you Google
DR
cheating hereditary,
D4.
We can't get married till you get tested for
Yes.
this gene.
That's the
Yeah.
cheat gene?
And then you'll know.
That's a cheat gene?
Yep.
Whoa.
the cheat gene. That's
Yeah.
a whole
Where's
other
your-
segment.
if you
Yeah.
Google it, there's a
I'm
whole
gonna have to Google
This
the
is
cheat
off.
gene.
This is off
scientific
Google.
studies.
A quick search,
The
real
College
quick.
of Google.
Yep.
Andrew's up next.
Insider.com.
713-390 KRVE. Hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thanks for standing by for this panic button group therapy red flag listener line contribution. What is your point of view?
My point of view is I don't think it matters so much that the brother and sister cheated. I think it's, for me personally, the biggest red flag is the parents are divorced.
Because they
And
cheat.
just take it anecdotally, like the biggest problems I ever had with girls when I was younger dating is girls that came from a broken family. I don't know what it is, maybe daddy issues or something, but I would take that as the biggest red flag. As soon as he found out, he goes, "Hey, your parents are still together." As soon as she said no, and then now you add on top of that the wife cheated. I think that's going to play a bigger factor than the brother and sister
Siblings.
cheating. Yeah, the siblings. Like the divorce that plays a huge factor of what like me personally, what I went through like when I was younger.
Okay.
Dating is like all the girls that came from a broken family or the parents were no longer together.
Mm-hmm.
It just massive headache. So that would just
Wow.
Oh my god.
Massive headache.
Oh, wow.
You never see like strip clubs. The people that strip, most of them have.
They had whole homes.
Wasn't like their families
They had
were
wholesome houses.
My mom and dad are still together. My family's all perfect.
I'm just doing this because it's easy cash.
Yeah, you don't hear,
Fine.
you hear that.
No
easy,
problems in my background.
Yeah, maybe the easy cash, but there's always something in the back.
Something broken there.
Well, Andrew, thanks for that contribution. So in Andrew's world, it's more about the parents having gotten divorced over the cheat that probably damaged her more than
And
the
I hear a
siblings
mom
cheating.
cheat too. I mean, I know men and women cheat equally,
Statistically, they cheat the same.
but to hear that your mom cheated on your dad, that just got you.
And how
'Cause
much
your
more
mom,
weight?
Put them more on a pedestal than your dad.
Well,
it seems
also,
like.
Eric, how much as a society do we still put the weight on the woman if you hear that the woman left the kids or the woman left the family? You're like, what?
Oh yeah, well, I know a few people like that.
What?
Like they
Like
got
the mom
divorced, they
walked
left
out
the
on the
dad
kids?
keep the
Yeah.
kids.
I'm like, that's the lower. That's even lower than. That's lower than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
how heavy we weigh that. Like, whoa, that's
a mom
major.
gave up their kids.
Mom walked away from the household because it's like the dad's
To be
like, oh
with
yeah,
another
deadbeat dads.
dude. That is
But deadbeat
low.
moms. You know, we used to do deadbeats all the time, and there were cases of deadbeat mothers, but the majority were deadbeat dads. Totally ignoring the kids they made with the first wife or girlfriend. Totally ignoring any child
We should do
support.
that someday. Deadbeat moms, because we always did dads, and the phones are always filled up.
Yep.
I mean, we did get a couple calls about the mamas, but majority of those guys, come on, man.
I do
Stand up for
remember
your
one in
kids.
particular where the woman did. She basically gave up custody of the kids to go be with this new guy. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, that is.
And I think that
as low
guy
as it
had
gets.
kids, right?
Yeah.
She was more into mothering his kids
Oh,
than
that's the
her
worst.
own.
Yeah. How's that going
That doesn't
Tell me
damage
that's
you.
not going to screw up a kid.
It's like she didn't want me, but she wanted that kid. She didn't even make
Oh,
him.
man.
Especially if they're in the same school.
Don't even. That's terrible. Let's see. Carla says cheating is learned behavior. We're really a 50-50%, I think, on these opinions on text. A lot of people said, I think it depends on the person. How are they going to take the cheat? Are they going to think it's, as that texter said, it's family? What we got so many texts now. I lost that one. What did they say? It was family accepted, or how do they phrase that?
Somebody wants Sam to answer this one.
What?
Zodiac sign will most likely cheat, Sam? Don't you know all zodiac?
Coming up next, we're doing the horoscopes.
I was so excited, but I didn't want to go off on a tangent.
Okay, y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT, if you want to leave us more comments, because we got to get to what's going down in H-Town.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
All right, it is brought to you by Duncan. The city of Houston is asking people not to be alarmed. Don't freak out if you see somebody studying your garbage, because they're basically doing a study. The city's been collaborating with a nonprofit recycling partnership all the way back to October 23rd to study the way that people recycle and throw away their trash. I'd be
So what, they're going to be standing out there with like a clipboard looking at inside the bins?
That'd be a little weird if I saw somebody opening up my trash bin and going through everything. I'd be like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Get
Dumpster
out.
diver for
Have fun with these
stealing your
poopy
ID.
diapers.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine's the real treasure hunt
You
down
get the
there.
snake one? Snake poop?
Oh, yeah.
What's that thing
The
called?
diaper genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Sam, yesterday I was at Wally World, and the couple in front of me that was paying
Yes.
in the self-checkout, the little girl was like probably 2 years old, maybe whatever walking age is where you're not quite there, but she was definitely in her diaper, and it was bulging.
Oh, she had a poopy diaper.
Oh, and you could smell it, and I was like, so the one dad said, I'm going to go take her. And then the other dad said, okay, I'll pay for this. And she's yelling for Papa. And he goes, Daddy's going to take you to change your diaper. And I was like, oh, thank God. But when they walked away, it like left like the scent.
God, yes.
And I was thinking,
Yes.
somebody's going to walk up here and
Thinking it was you.
I just
You
crop
did.
dusted
Yep.
the self-checkout line.
on the radio, her name's Rolla.
Smells like diapers. Put
I mean, that
diapers
was a
herself.
strong
At Walmart.
poo. And you know when your kid's
Yeah,
like
Santiago
full
pooped
on.
when we were on the plane, and it
You're
was
like,
like you
oh,
couldn't
Lord.
get up because we were descending.
Yes.
And I
So
just
bad.
kept looking around. I was like, I know everybody smells this. I know everybody smells this. It's going to go everywhere.
Hey, what Aries? What
Aries
month
is
that?
end
Aries.
of March to April.
April. I'm
That's
April
the number
10th.
one.
Is that the number one? I was trying to
cheating?
Google that too.
I'm number one at something.
As the leader of the, you're fiercely independent, which means, like Gemini, you have hard times being tied down.
Oh,
And it's all about passion,
snap.
exploration, and self-discovery.
Maybe I like being tied down.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Except for when you
person.
divorced your wife and got untied down.
No, it was mutual. Trust me. All right, the
Untied
Texans
down.
beat the Bucs 39-37.
That was awesome
CJ
yesterday, the
Stroud
Texans.
threw 470 yards, 5 touchdowns. and
Even
he's
Good Morning America was doing, I saw on TV, they were doing
CJ Stroud.
a minute and a half on him, which is pretty incredible.
We got lucky on that one, man. Here we all thought was terrible. We lost that last
We
game.
all need to
Or we
make a
won that last
statue
game
or
of-
send a basket to Lovie Smith, our former coach, because he won.
That
Remember the
last
last game? We all got
game
mad
of
at
the
him.
season.
We lost the number 1 pick.
Like, your only job was to lose again, and you won. Now we can't get the number 1 pick. The number 1 pick
It
is
all
not
worked
doing so
out.
great for Carolina. Was it Carolina?
Yep. You know, they beat us the week before, but
yeah,
he didn't
but
do that
CJ
great.
Stroud is making national news. And here's how you know the Texans are doing well. There is a national website of sports clips, and they never put Texan stuff on it. Today they had 2. They had the running back's kick
Yep.
for the kicker because the kicker was injured, and they had all the stats about CJ Stroud. I go, oh, whoa, Texans are making the grid.
Nice.
Can't believe it. So great.
And now that we're in official daylight savings, sunrise will now begin at 6 a.m. That was when it should start, and it'll set at 5 p.m. So
And my Christmas lights.
Is it daylight
programmed.
savings or is it fall back?
Well,
Isn't
we
it all
fell
called
back.
the same? Isn't it all called your daylight
all
savings? Is
supposed to
just the
save.
title,
Yeah, 'cause you're
Something.
saving.
and you're springing forward or you fall back.
But we're not saving. It's now getting daylight.
It's darker.
And I'm sorry, it's getting darker sooner, so we're not saving any daylight.
My thing is the farmers, this is when they were doing the harvest and stuff. It's like now it's darker early. Like where I grew up, it's 4:30. I'm like, I get home from school, go to the farm and work till 10:30 at
But
night.
isn't that when they wake
It's
up
a
early? They have
stupid
daylight.
system.
Yeah,
It's
wake up early and have
antiquated. It needs
daylight.
to go away.
But that's what I'm saying, but you're working all day. It doesn't matter. It's just stupid.
It only
why we
bugged
do
me
it.
the most when
They
my
have
kids
lights on
were-
tractors. You know that?
They do have
Yeah.
lights on tractors.
We don't have to just use the sun.
No, I
know, right.
I live across the street from a golf course, and I see the lights on. They mow the lawn in the middle of the night.
They've had
use
lights on since
drones.
I've been born.
Look, it only bothers me with the kids ages 3 to 7 because you're trying to put them to sleep at the wrong times now, and everything gets screwed up.
Yeah, Sundays
Oh,
suck
that-
for them.
Yeah.
That sucked when we were little kids, and my mom and dad tried to put us to bed. It would still be daylight. We'd
It's
like,
gonna be Sam in about
no.
3 more years, Sam.
Oh, Santiago was
says-
already.
On ABC, daylight savings time ends this weekend, and we fall back. We
Okay, so
fell
it's
back.
actually called
So-
daylight savings only when we spring forward.
Yes,
So what's this
Okay.
called?
Things
Just
to know.
fall back?
fall back.
We're just falling
Fall
back.
back.
Never heard anyone
It's
call
fall.
back.
You go back. Okay, coming up next. What happened over the weekend to Mike after he found out Lisa wanted to go on a romantic excursion with her coworker Tom and not with her boyfriend Mike? From Rule and Rain's Roses, you're going to get the recap and the update next on 104.1 KRBE.